The city should not have been quiet. Gojo Satoru felt it the moment he stepped onto the cracked asphalt, that unnatural silence where even cursed energy refused to stir. No screams, no fear, no curses, just emptiness. Gojo smiled beneath his blindfold. That's strange, he muttered. Usually something's already trying to kill me. The building stood frozen, shadows stretching too long, as if the sun itself had paused. Even infinity, his absolute defense, felt unnecessary here. Not challenged, simply ignored. Then he saw him. A bald man stood in the middle of the intersection, wearing a yellow suit far too plain for a ruined city. Red gloves, red boots, no cursed energy, no aura, no killing intent, nothing. And yet, Gojo stopped walking. For the first time in years, his instincts whispered a warning. Caution. The man looked bored. Not calm, not fearless. Bored. He stared at the city like someone waiting for a late train. Gojo tilted his head. Hey, he called casually. You lost? The man turned. His eyes were distant, not cold, not hollow, but empty in a way that suggested he had already seen every possible ending. Nah, the man said. Just heard something strong was around. Gojo's smile widened. Strong, that word carried weight. You're in a restricted area, Gojo replied. Curses, disasters, end of the world stuff. Oh, the man said. That explains the noise earlier. Noise? Gojo's 6 eyes scanned him again. Nothing. No cursed energy, no technique, and yet the space around the man felt compressed, as if reality itself had stepped back. You know, Gojo said, chuckling, people usually tremble when they're near me. The man shrugged. Should I? That single sentence erased the smile from Gojo's face. No arrogance, no challenge, just confusion. Interesting. Gojo took a step forward, infinity activated instinctively. Name's Gojo Satoru, he said. Strongest sorcerer. Saitama, the man replied. No title, no legend. Silence stretched between them. Wind-swept dust across a broken sign marked evacuation zone. So, Gojo said, grinning again, what do you do? Saitama stared at him. I fight, he said, but fights end too fast. Something shifted, not cursed energy, something deeper. Gojo laughed softly. Funny, people say the same about me. The ground cracked beneath their feet, not from force, from anticipation. Two beings who had never been pushed, now standing face to face. And far beyond the city, something ancient stirred, because when the strongest meet, reality prepares to break. Gojo stopped smiling. For the first time since the fight began, infinity was no longer a game. It was a shield held with intent. Cursed energy erupted from him like a collapsing star, blue and violet twisting around his body as the city screamed beneath the pressure. This ends now, Gojo said quietly. The sky fractured. Gojo raised his hand, fingers trembling not from fear but from effort. He poured everything into his technique. Infinity expanded outward, space folding endlessly between him and Saitama. Distance lost meaning, motion became irrelevant. An unreachable god, Saitama stepped forward. His punch landed, not on Gojo, on space itself. The air shattered like glass. Infinity trembled. Gojo's eyes widened. That's impossible. Saitama punched again, and again. Each strike wasn't fast, wasn't flashy, wasn't fueled by energy. It was inevitable. Infinity screamed as the infinite distance compressed, folding inward under raw, unreasonable force. Space warped, reality bent. Gojo felt it. His technique wasn't being bypassed, it was being overpowered. Veins burst along Gojo's neck as he forced more cursed energy out. Fine, he whispered, then drowned in it. He slammed his hands together. Ling Yu Zhankai, Wuliang Kongshu. The world vanished. An infinite void swallowed everything, knowledge without end, perception without escape. A domain meant to crush minds and freeze existence itself. For a moment, silence. Then, Saitama blinked. Huh, he said. This is kinda annoying. He took a step. The domain cracked. Another step. The void shattered like a broken mirror. Gojo fell to one knee. Blood ran from his nose. His breath came heavy. Infinity flickered, unstable, exhausted, burning through the last of his strength. So this is it, Gojo thought, being surpassed. Saitama stood before him, fist clenched, expression unchanged. I don't really like long fights, Saitama said. Sorry. He pulled his arm back. The world went silent. One punch, no technique, no energy, no mercy. Just the end. The impact erased the street, the sky, the moment itself. When the dust settled, Gojo Satoru lay defeated. Infinity gone, domain broken, the strongest sorcerer finally at rest. Saitama looked at his fist. Guess that worked. He turned and walked away as the city slowly remembered how to exist. Winner, Saitama. Subscribe to our channel for more anime fight lore.